Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we've got some pretty surprising and frankly, quite disappointing news coming out of the Star Wars universe, specifically regarding the highly anticipated second season of Ahsoka. It seems a key actor from the first season won't be returning, and the reason behind it is shedding a lot of light on the business side of Hollywood. The actor in question is Claudia Black, who brilliantly brought the Night Sister Clotho to life. If you remember, she was one of the three great mothers on Peridea, and her presence was both mysterious and powerful. Many of us were excited to see where her story would go, but sadly, that's not going to happen. Claudia Black herself has confirmed that she had to bow out of Season 2, and it all comes down to a salary dispute with Disney. In a very candid and transparent interview with Bleeding Cool, Black laid it all out. She explained that when Season 2 was greenlit, she was initially picked up to return. However, negotiations hit a major roadblock. As a single mother living in Los Angeles, she needed a certain salary to be able to manage her responsibilities at home while filming the show, which takes place all the way over in London. It's a long commute, and it requires a lot of logistical and financial support, especially when you're the sole provider for your family. According to Black, Disney's new structuring just couldn't meet her financial needs. Her exact words were, "They could not, sadly, support a single mom." She went on to say, "It was not something that they could make happen, and therefore I had to bow out for Season 2. This is a tough pill to swallow for fans, and it must have been an incredibly difficult decision for her." She even mentioned sending an email to showrunner Dave Filoni, thanking him for the opportunity and calling it, "What a ride." You can really feel her disappointment. She talked about how amazing it was to be part of the Star Wars universe, a franchise she grew up with. She mentioned how playful the work environment was and how much it meant to her, especially since her young son is a big Star Wars fan himself. Getting to share that experience with him must have been a dream come true, but as she pointedly reminded everyone, they call it show business for a reason. She estimated it's about 90% business and only 10% show. This really puts into perspective the harsh realities that actors, even those in massive franchises, can face behind the scenes. It's not always about creative passion. Sometimes it's just about the numbers on a spreadsheet. Black was also quite understanding of the situation, acknowledging the market forces at play and the very delicate time in the business to even be able to afford to make anything at all. It seems she's saying that with budgets being tightened everywhere, both sides had to do their calculations, and unfortunately, they just couldn't find a middle ground. Still, the line about not being able to support a single mom is what's really sticking with people and sparking a lot of conversation online. So, what does this mean for Ahsoka Season 2? Well, the show is definitely moving forward. It stars Rosario Dawson as the titular former Jedi, and filming for the second season is expected to begin in 2025. But the absence of Claudia Black's Clotho will surely be felt. Will they recast the character? Will they write her out of the story completely? We don't know yet. Lucasfilm hasn't commented on the situation, but her departure leaves a significant gap in the narrative arc of the Great Mothers on Peridea. It's a real shame, as her performance was a standout part of Season 1. This news really opens up a bigger conversation about pay equity and the challenges working parents, particularly single mothers, face in the entertainment industry. It's a reminder that behind our favorite shows and movies, there are real people with real lives and real financial needs. It's sad to think that a talented actor has to step away from a role she clearly loved because the financial logistics couldn't be worked out. What do you all think about this? Are you disappointed that Claudia Black won't be back? How do you think the show will handle her character's absence? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. It's a complex situation, and I'm curious to hear your take on it. As always, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this update and want to stay on top of all things Star Wars, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We'll see you in the next video.